Hey there everybody, redxparasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3. In the last episode, we started exploring the GFS Valhalla, and we've been making our way through the ship. And in this episode, we will continue to do that, and we should be able to finish out the rest of it in this episode. So, got some more phasings. To the right is an energy tank. So this is the last energy tank. It's, just kind of yours for the taking. And not very far off the beaten path, because you do need to go this way to progress. So we're now all good on energy tanks, and that is actually the last upgrade we'll be getting here on the Valhalla. So, there is a Galactic Federation green door here. So, for your logbook, this is the only place that you'll be able to find these. But, of course, it's not going anywhere, so we'll always be here. We need to get that scan. Okay, and we will move on. So, I think these are phasing. Nope, liquid phase on because it's spawned the drugs. So actually, I don't. Can you? Yep, that is actually the first time I think that this happened, at least in a very long time. Can you target these any easier with that? Not really. Should actually take care of this guy because he's spawning in a lot of these phazon grubs, and they're being a bit of a nuisance. Alright, so I don't... Yeah, this door is locked, so you have to go through this area. I don't think there are any required scans on this path. PED tank malfunction. That does not sound like fun. Okay, so we will move on. So I think you'll need to get 2 energy cells to get through the Valhalla. So there are 2 here that you would think that you would need to get to the end, but they are actually not required if you do a skip. So you need to start from here, and if you do a screw attack and you hit the bridge just right, bounce off, and don't actually land on the ground here, you can fool the game into thinking that you actually came from the ledge with the door. So it's not the easiest thing to pull off, but I've definitely done it in the past, so it's not too difficult to do. I'll give it a few more tries and see if I can't make it work. Not seeming to have luck with it. There is actually a really good reason to do this, even if you might have the energy cells required. And I'm not having any good luck with it, so I think I'll probably just give up and try to do it the normal way. I don't know if hitting it from a certain angle matters. No. Oh, I respawn from here. Oh well. If you give that trick a bit of practice, it's not terribly difficult to do. But what you will avoid by skipping placing these 2 energy cells is there is a Metroid Hatcher fight in this room. So you can avoid that by not having to use these 2 energy cells. Now, given our weaponry that we have, You know, the combination of the X-ray visor and the Nova beam. It's not like this Metroid hacker is going to pose any threat to us, but it still would have been cool to get that skip. Goodbye. Well, actually, if you do the skip, though, you won't get the gold credits, so actually, it's probably a good thing that I didn't end up skipping it in the end. Okay, let's see if I can't do this. I'm probably going to fail. What if I get it this time? That would be the ultimate irony. Alright, let's just take the normal way for normal people. But this room, I'm not going to say specifically what it is, but you might recognize it a little if you think back to the GFS Olympus. And of course, more Phazon Metroids, because that's what we really want more of. A bit. Stop spawning in Phazon Metroids. Alright. So with this room, don't think there's anything for us to do or see in that area. So we are getting to the end of the Valhalla here. So let's see. There is a scan in this room, so make sure you don't miss this. This is about the Anher incident. Planet Ether, home of the Luminoth, was struck by a Phazon meteor 5 decades ago. The impact had catastrophic effects on the already unstable planet, creating a dark twin of the planet and a dire race known as the Ing. A brutal war between the two twin planets took place, with the Ing gaining the upper hand. The GFS Tier went to the sector to investigate pirate activity, but were forced to make an emergency landing on Ether. Shortly after, the entire crew of the Tier was attacked and annihilated by the Ing. Hunter Samus Aran was sent to investigate and wound up entangled in the local conflict. Aran fought against both the space pirates and the Ing, and arose victorious. Ether's dark twin vanished, taking with it the Ing horde, and the planet's peace was finally restored. After the Ether incident, the Federation sent the GFS Anher back to Ether to deal with the pirate base. Upon arrival, the crew and marines of the Anher assisted the native Luminoth in dismantling the abandoned space pirate mining facility. During the operation, the crew detected the presence of Phazon. The ship's crew investigated and collected several kilograms of ore, which would later lead to the development of the PED. Okay, so there is a keypad here. So the display currently reads 78356. So we'll want to remember that. 78356. And we can enter that in the panel. Lots of corpses in this room. And for getting to the end of this, backup power supply empty, restore energy, access the system. So for doing that, okay, I want to say this is the one that, nope, still wrong. So there's actually a pirate keypad here, which, given that, you know, there was a pirate assault on this, isn't too surprising, but we're actually in a pirate ship right now that kind of crashed into this section of the Valhalla. So we get something here called the pirate code, which We don't really know what that
The
is.
data you just acquired appears to be a space pirate entry code. We are unable to determine its purpose at this time.
So, we just got a code. So that's cool. Now, one thing I want to try here is, if you remember, we got some special access codes back on Norian, and I'm going to pull those up and try to enter them here on this keypad. So, the first one is 2843. Sorry, 413. So let's try that again. So 28413. Game did not want that. Okay, so 73636. Doesn't let me do that one either. I wonder if these were for some like website thing or something, because they don't. Yeah, I can't enter in the fourth one either because it's 55184, and the last one is 14578. So no luck. So I guess we'll just try the one that we got off of that PDA.
Data log entry 2467.3. This will be the last communication of the GFS Valhalla. Our efforts to repel the space pirate boarding force have failed. They have successfully removed the primary mounting structure around our stasis tank. It is obvious now that they intend to extract us from the Valhalla. It is vital that the Federation receive this transmission. Severing main power. A large bioform is creating a wormhole. Implant into sentient planet, which is the source of all phasor. Darkness coming.
So, for unlocking the secret message, you do get a friend credit. Regarding the content of the message, if we go back to this room that we were just in, this is actually the Aurora unit chamber without the Aurora unit in it. So it would appear that the space pirates took one of the Aurora units, specifically the one from this ship. Now, we don't exactly know where they took it, but according to the Aurora unit, it is a sentient planet that's the source of all phasons. So, nothing we can do about that for now. So, our business here on the Valhalla is actually done. We have no more upgrades left to get, and I think we have all the scans that we need as well. So, I'm going to save you guys the trip of watching me go all the way back to the ship, so I will meet you there. Alright, so I'm back here at the docking bay. So we're going to get on our ship, and since we are almost done, not completely done, with the item and scan roundups, our last destination, where we actually have new stuff to do, is the pirate homeworld. So we need to get I think one scan on the pirate homeworld before we go and advance the plot, but luckily for us, that scan is actually on the way to where we need to go. So let's go to command center, this landing site. So say goodbye to the GFS Valhalla. We hardly knew ye. You know, R.I.P. the Valhalla. Episode 33 to 34. Alright, so we're back here on the pirate homeworld. And I'm going to do a little bit of checking here. So the scan that we missed is actually here in the command courtyard. And I actually know why I missed it. There's also one more missile expansion for us to get, and it's actually in flux control. So we can just head for the command center and we'll pick up the missile expansion while we're in that neck of the woods. I'm not sure if we'll be able to go back to the command center once we go into flux control. See if that's possible or not, because it would save us some time compared to having to go all around the loop and then come back. So let's hope that that's the case. And we want to go to the second floor, I think. This will be one of the last times that we need to do this, so it was the third floor. I can mess up one last time. So say hello to this room again. We need to get to the upper level. Yep. Hi, space pirates. Bye, space pirate. Okay. Oh. I don't know why I went into Morph Ball there. We need to use this, so let's just go through this quickly. Well, semi-quickly, because we have some things that were not made to be boost ball friendly. There's very not boost ball friendly, actually. Okay, so the scan is a lore entry, and it's... No, is this door just inactive? Yeah, huh. It's just a door that we can't go in, along with that one. So the scan that we're looking for is a lore entry over here, and the reason that we didn't get it before is we didn't have the hazard suit. So we can go over here. So this is Disaster at Elysia. The March of the Hunter continues, much to our dismay. She has smashed our line at Elysia, taking down Commander Gore in the process. The accursed Elysian machines were no match for Iran's guns, and now the Federation has control of the their spy station once again. It is only a matter of time before they find the location of the Phazon source and send their fleets to lay siege. Our great leader does not seem to mind these setbacks. If Samus comes to our homeworld, she will find us ready. Now it's a bit late for that, but still good to get that scan. So now let's go to flux control, which is actually, it's in a different tunnel, but this will take us back there. So let's see if this is indeed one way or not. So far, no. We should be able to go back. Oh, hey, you can boost through these. And use more fall bombs on them too. Surprisingly effective. Okay, so, if you remember the last time that we were here, which is a while back now, there was a missile expansion over here on the right path, which we couldn't get because we didn't have the spider ball. So now we have the spider ball, and we can pick it up. That's the last missile expansion that we have in the game. And let's see where this actually takes us. Oh! That's actually really nice. Very convenient. So we're very nearly there. Only one more thing to go until we have 100%. So while we make our way to where we need to go, I want to talk about some of the scans that we still have yet to get. So our objective is in here, so this is where we're going to need to go. The scans that I am currently missing, that at least the ones that we don't have, or we have had access to, I think the only one that we could have gotten earlier, but didn't, is it's an armored shield trooper, so it's a space pirate scan. And from what I can tell, they're only available on the Spire in Skytown. So when you're doing the approach to the seed on Elysia, that's when they'll show up. And I think they're going to show up in this section here coming up. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. And if we can get a scan of them there, then we'll be good. We should be able to get every scan in the game without having to come back and get any that we missed. If not, we'll be out of luck, because I think there are only 2 places that they appear. So hopefully we should be able to get everything. There is also one other lore entry on the Pirate Homeworld that we don't have yet, but I think it's in the area that we haven't been to yet. So I believe we're all good on the scans, or we should be after this point, but we are kind of getting up there on time. So in the next episode, we will be going onward with the plot and assisting the Federation in their assault on the Pirate Homeworld. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been redxparasite, signing out.